Hi everyone. Today we are going to see IELTS academic test CAM 16 test 2 reading. So the heading is reading passage 1, the White Horse of Uffington. Actually the test is 2, test 2 reading passage 1. So the White Horse of Uffington. The cutting of huge figures or geoglyphs into the earth of English hillsides has taken place for more than 3,000 years. There are 56 hill figures scattered around England, with the vast majority on the chalk downlands of the country's southern counties. The figures include giants, horses, crosses, and regimental badges. Although the majority of these geoglyphs date within the last 300 years or so, there are one or two that are much older. The most famous of these figures is perhaps also the most mysterious, the Uffington White Horse in Oxfordshire. The White Horse has recently been redated and shown to be even older than its previously assigned ancient pre-Roman Iron Age date. More controversial is the date of the enigmatic Longman of Wilmington in Sussex. While many historians are convinced the figure is prehistoric, others believe that it was the work of an artistic monk from a nearby priory and was created between 11th and 15th centuries. The method of cutting these huge figures was simply to remove the overlying grass to reveal the gleaming white chalk below. However, the grass would soon grow over the geoglyphs again unless it was regularly cleaned or scored by a fairly large team of people. One reason that the vast majority of hill figures have disappeared is that when the traditions associated with the figures faded, people no longer bothered or remembered to clear away the grass to expose the chalk outline. Furthermore, over hundreds of years, the outlines would sometimes change due to people not always cutting in exactly the same place, thus creating a different shape to the original geoglyph. The fact that any ancient hill figures survive at all in England today is testament to the strength and continuity of local customs and beliefs, which in one case at least must stretch back over millennia. The Uffington White Horse is a unique, stylized representation of a horse consisting of a long, sleek back, thin, disjointed legs, a streaming tail, and a bird-like beaked head. The elegant creature almost melts into the landscape. The horse is situated 2.5 kilometers from Uffington village on a steep slope close to the late Bronze Age hillfort of Uffington Castle, and below the ridgeway a long-distance Neolithic track. Uffington Horse is also surrounded by Bronze Age burial mounds. It is not far from the Bronze Age cemetery of Lambeth Seven Barrows, which consists of more than 30 well-preserved burial mounds. The carving has been placed in such a way as to make it extremely difficult to see from close quarters, and like many geoglyphs, is best appreciated from the air. Nevertheless, there are certain areas of the Vale of the White Horse, the valley containing, are named after the enigmatic creature from which an adequate impression may be gained. Indeed, on a clear day, the carving can be seen from up to 30 kilometers away. The earliest evidence of a horse at Uffington is from the 1070 CE, when White Horse Hill is mentioned in documents from the nearby abbey of Abington, and the first reference to the horse itself is, soon after, in 1190 CE. However, the carving is believed to date back much further than that. Due to the similarity of the Uffington White Horse to the stylized depictions of horses on 1st century BCE coins, it had been thought that the creature must also date to that period. However, in 1995, optically stimulated luminescence testing was carried out by the Oxford Archaeological Unit on soil from two of the lower layers of the horse body and from another cut near the base. The result was a date for the horse construction somewhere between 1400 and 600 BCE. In other words, it had a late Bronze Age or early Iron Age origin. The latter end of this date range would tie the carving of the horse in with the occupation nearby Uffington Hillford, indicating that it may represent a tribal emblem marking the land of the inhabitants of the Hillford. Alternatively, the carving may have been carried out during a Bronze or Iron Age ritual. Some researchers see the horse as representing the Celtic horse goddess Epona, who was worshipped as a protector of horses and for her associations with fertility. However, the cult of Epona was not imported from Gaul until around the 1st century CE. This date is at least 6 centuries after Uffington horse was probably carved. Nevertheless, the horse had a great ritual and economic significance during the Bronze and Iron Ages, as attested by its depictions on jewelry and other metal objects. It is possible that carving represents a goddess in native mythology, such as Rhiannon, described in later Welsh mythology as a beautiful woman dressed in gold and riding a white horse. The fact that geoglyphs can disappear easily along with their associated rituals and meaning indicates that they were intended to be anything more than temporary gestures. But this does not lessen their importance. These giant carvings are a fascinating glimpse into the minds of their creators and how they viewed the landscape in which they lived. So the question 1 to 8 is going to be true or false not given. True if the statement agrees, false if the statement contradicts, not given if there is no information. So most geoglyphs in England are located in a particular area of the country. So particular area of the country is my keyword here. So see this, there are 56 hill figures scattered around England, with the vast majority is on the country's southern counties. This indicates that it's located in a particular area of the country, hence it is true. There are more geoglyphs in the shape of horse than any other creature. More geoglyphs in the shape of horse than any other creature. So there is another sentence while we read. See, these include giants, horses, crosses, and regimental badges. They didn't mention that there are more shapes of horses. No. So it's not given. A recent dating of the Uffington White Horse indicates that people were mistaken about its age. Again, recent dating of the Uffington White Horse. So the White Horse has been recently redated and shown to be even older than its previously assigned pre-Roman Iron Age date. So that shows that the given statement is true. Historians have come to an agreement about the origin of Longman of Wilmington. So again, Longman of Wilmington is my keyword, origin. So more controversial is the date of enigmatic Longman of Wilmington. So many historians are convinced the figure is prehistoric, while others believe it is a work of an artistic monk that was created between 11th and 15th centuries. That shows it's very controversial. So it is false, contradicts the information. Geoglyphs were created by people placing the white chalk on the hillside. Geoglyphs created by people placing white chalk on the hillside. So see this. The method of cutting huge figures was simply to remove the overlying grass to reveal the gleaming white chalk below. So they didn't draw with the chalk, they just removed the overlying grass. So this is false. They removed the overlying grass. They didn't draw with the white chalk on the hillside. Many geoglyphs in England are no longer visible. So again, no longer visible is my keyword. So see this, when the traditions associated, one reason vast majority of hill figures have disappeared. Disappeared is the no longer visible. When traditions associated with the figures faded, people no longer bothered or remembered to clear away the grass to expose the chalk outline. Understand? So it is true. The shape of some geoglyphs have been altered over time. So see this. So see this, over 100 of years, the outlines would sometimes change due to people not always cutting in exactly the same place. So that means it alters over the time. It's true. The fame of Uffington White Horse is due to its size. Fame is due to its size. So the Uffington White Horse is a unique, stylish representation of horse consisting of everything. There is no information that it is famous due to its size. So it's not given. Would you able to understand? I have just gone through the keywords, or either you could convert the statement into question. Okay. So next is choose one word only from the passage. So the location of Uffington White Horse, the distance of 2.5 kilometers from Uffington village, near an ancient road known as Dash, close to the ancient cemetery that has a number of burial mounds. So again, I go to the passage. So the horse is situated in 2.5 kilometers from Uffington village on a steep slope. This slope is close to the late Bronze Age, which consists of hill fort of Uffington Castle, and below the ridgeway. So it's below the ridgeway and long distance Neolithic track. So a long distance Neolithic track is nothing but a number of burial mounds, ancient cemetery that has number of burial mounds. So ancient road is ridgeway. Ridgeway is the answer for the 9th question. Dating the Uffington White Horse, first reference to the White Horse Hill appears in Dash from the 1070s. So first reference. And also they have given horses shows coins on period from 100 BC to 1 BCE. So see this, the earliest evidence of a horse at Uffington is from 1070 CE, when White Horse Hill is mentioned in documents. So it was mentioned in documents in 1070 century. So it appears in documents is the answer. 10th one answer is documents. Horses shown on coins as 100 BC and 1 BC. According to the analysis of surrounding Dash, the horse is late Bronze Age or early Iron Age. So see this. So optically stimulated luminescence testing was carried out by Oxford Archaeological Unit on soil from two of the lower layers of the horse body and from another cut near the base. So from this, they have come to a conclusion that it belongs to a late Bronze Age or early Iron Age. So they have tested the soil. Hence, the answer is soil. Could able to understand? According to analysis of the surrounding soil, the horse is late Bronze Age or early Iron Age. You understand? Possible reasons for the creation of the Uffington White Horse. An emblem to indicate land ownership, formed part of an ancient ritual, was a representation of goddess Epona associated with protection of horses and Dash. So see this. Goddess Epona was worshipped as a protector of horses and her association with fertility. So the answer is fertility. Understand, representation of goddess Epona associated with protection of horses and fertility was a representation of Welsh goddess called. So again, Welsh goddess is my keyword. Yeah. See this? Carving represents a goddess in native mythology such as Rhiannon, described in later Welsh mythology as a beautiful woman dressed in gold and riding a white horse. So Rhiannon is the answer. Welsh goddess name is Rhiannon. I hope you are able to understand. Yes. So thank you so much.